Hello, All in the Cards family. This is Keziah with All in the Cards, coming to see what is going to happen and what is going on with Mr. Donald Trump and his billionaire friends. What is next? Because they barely can get along. I already did a Doge department reading. Y'all seen that where it came true, and I recorded that last year sometimes where it was already saying that it was going to be a mishap and they were definitely not going to get along, and there was going to be, people that wasn't going to work out pretty much, and it's already started. So with this next reading, I want to see what's happening with him and the billionaire friends, the tech guys, and Elon, right? Because now it's been announced about some type of Stargate project that is a new company which intends to invest $500 billion over the next 4 years, building a new AI infrastructure for open AI in the United States. So this is stated to begin deploying over $100 billion immediately. This infrastructure will secure American leadership in AI and create hundreds and thousands of American jobs and generate massive economic benefit for the entire world. They claim this project will not only support the industrialization of the United States, but also provide a strategic capability to protect the national security of America. It says that the initial equity funds in the Stargate are for SoftBank, OpenAI, Oracle, MGX, and of course, NVIDIA, Oracle, Microsoft, ARM, all these different companies are included in this, right? And Elon, I guess, doesn't like it because he went at it with some of the people that were already, he's suing one of the guys that I think owns SoftBank. So it's just like rigmarole amongst the billionaires right now, right? In reference of where the money is going, who's over what, who's going to say what, who's going to be able to tell Donald Trump what to do, all of that. So we need to know what's to come, right? We need to see in the cards what the answers tell us about what is to come with these billionaires in this whole AI situation in the Stargate project. Ancestors, tell us, what do we need to expect or to see in the coming, this year, right, around the Stargate initiative and the billionaires that are working with Donald Trump? How is this going to go, ancestors? Show us in the cards, or give us some inkling in reference of this whole situation with Donald Trump and the billionaires with the Stargate AI situation. Show us in the cards, ancestors. What is it that we need to know? Let's call the ancestors in. First question, how is this Stargate situation going to work out between Donald Trump and these billionaires? Will it kick off, and how will it work out? How will this Stargate project go for Donald Trump and these billionaires? Show us in the cards, ancestors. Donald Trump and the billionaires. What's next, and how is this Stargate situation going to go? Can you show us in the cards, ancestors, clarity on the Stargate situation? Sacrificed. And the ancestors gave us technology. Oh my God. Look at what the ancestors showing. Oh my God. Look at this. So there's definitely going to be some sacrifices that are going to be happening around this situation. And something is going to be sacrificed around this whole Stargate project, family. Look at this spread, okay? It's definitely showing the first card out was assault. So there's definitely some situations that are not going to go well. There's going to be something that is aggressively violent to the American people and to amongst the billionaires, amongst them trying to create or fix this situation, okay? There's going to be some cheating going on, okay? The affair is here. It looks like cheating in the court system about this technology. You see how it comes in the spread, and there's going to be some type of violence towards cleaning up the history behind this technology, and some sacrifices that are going to happen as well, because we've seen the sacrifice on the bottom of the deck, right? So you can read this many ways all the way around. There's going to be some, affair, right? Or there is already an affair, okay, which is all about cheating, right? In a legal situation that technology has to do with. And this also goes back to that the AI situation, okay? So the first part out was the assaults, okay, and cleaning up the situation. Now they're trying to fix some things. They're trying to clean up the history behind technology because they have a history with this type of situation. And they're also trying to aggressively clean up the history that they felt that has been left by the first administration now. But the second in the spread is about this affair, which is, like I said, is about cheating, and there's some type of court or legal situation that's here. This could be a lawsuit. This could be also, you know, the lawsuits that are coming in reference of somebody cheating somebody out of something that goes back to the technology, okay? This technology is here, though, is what you see in the answers the same. So the technology that we asked about, the AI, the Stargate, there's a history of them wanting to get this taken care of, but there's been some type of legal woes around it that they're trying to clean up about this technology. Even them cheating the system, the court system about this technology, okay? Trying to clean up the court system and the history behind it, okay? Aggressively and cheating, okay? So these are the two things that we see that are happening amongst this whole situation that they're trying to do with this Stargate. We see aggressive assault, violent assault energy, right? Because they're willing to sacrifice things, okay, when it comes to this technology. All right, so the answers is just showing us that. I just want to do a quick clarity on this message here to see exactly what the answers is trying to tell us. To give us some more clarity, look at what flew out in the city. So they're trying to do this a lot in the cities, okay? They're trying to change some of the cities, and they're trying to do it mainly or get maybe even the data centers and so forth in the major cities, okay? So in the city flew out. So this is something that they're doing in the city, you know, in the major cities, right? So this is where they're planning on putting these major the technology, family, okay? So let's get clarity. That flew out, so we're going to stick that here in the city. Okay, so we know that their idea of getting all this done is going to be in the city somewhere, okay? Let's see here. So let's see. Clarity on the spread, ancestors. You want me to keep it here. Clarity on the spread. Yes, clarity on the spread, ancestors. Clarity on the spread in reference of Stargate and what they're trying to do with it. Stargate, ancestors. Okay. All right. Healing is needed. Okay. Medicine. Okay. So they do have a talent of creating this type of situation aggressively. Okay. Even with violence. Okay. That's by doing whatever they got to do assaultingly they have talent in that. Okay. Even with the children and the kids. Okay. So even being able to assault the talent, okay, or the talent being assaulting, you know, others. But assault, you have to look at it in reference of it being violent, just being aggressive, right? The talent card is my Page of Cups card, family. So you have to look at this as in reference of children as well, but also with good news, okay? So, and also with talent, right? So look at what comes out when we're talking about this whole Stargate initiative or project. Think of it that way. They have talent in this technology, right? And this is how they're going to want to have control, okay? Technology is clarified with control. This is all about control. You see it here. The Stargate mission, which is the beast, really, is all about control, okay? This is something that they've been doing because they've been doing this even in the past, cleaning things up, being aggressive with their talent in these things. But in the past, this has all been cleaned up, and they're still doing it even in the present, cleaning things up, okay? Now, we have the whole history of sex trafficking, okay? So this also could be something that is going to be attentive towards this project as well, okay, because they have a history of this, okay, allegedly all for entertainment purposes only. This is just the answers showing you and telling you what this initiative is of this project and how this AI Stargate will pan out. Okay, so answers is showing us they have a history of that. Now, they also are communicating about this cheating and this affair of situation that they're doing, the cheating. It's being communicated over phones, okay? Text messages, phone calls, DMs. There's a lot being discussed. There's communication that's happening about this cheating, okay? Because they have a talent in it, remember? They're aggressively doing this, okay? Cheating, all right? Illegal drugs, okay? So there's some type of attachment to illegal drugs in the court system, or even being able to, I don't know how the illegal drugs, well, it kind of goes back to what we've seen here with the history and sex trafficking, which kind of goes back to what they could be doing with the Stargate. But Stargate is what we're talking about. We're asking about allegedly all for entertainment purposes only. And sister said there's some attachment to the illegal drugs in the legal system, okay? So there's something there in reference of this Stargate initiative as well. But, and I already told you that this was clarified with the technology. What is it for? To control the people's mind, body, and the soul with the technology, the beast, the real beast. All right. Clarity on in the city, ancestors, in the city with this Stargate project initiative and how it's going to go. So these are the things that they want to do, or that's happening amongst this whole situation now. And the ancestors showing us, you know, what is going on, or what do we need to know about why all this is happening. Well, they're already discussing some things around them cheating. They're already discussing some things that about illegal drugs, maybe even people that do illegal drugs, sell illegal drugs, being in the court system, being in a legal system, being in some type of lawsuit or something like that legally, okay? This is all about that. So it has, Stargate has something to do with that. So maybe this is where they're going to keep certain information. I don't know. But they have a talent in this, okay? They have a talent in this as well. See the same energy, okay? And something about in the city, okay? Let's see what they're trying to tell us about in the city with this Stargate project, ancestors. What is within the city? What do we need to know about it being in the city? Yeah, isolated. Okay, so they want it isolated. Yeah, gathering. So they want to gather this whole situation up, okay? And they want to isolate it in the city, in the big cities, like I said. So they want it isolated, which means, you know, secluded in the city. So that's what they want to do with this, okay, with the Stargate system, which they, in the past, they have a good way of cleaning things up through this type of AI or technology, because it's all about the control, okay? So that's what they're trying to do. It does look like there's some type of communication about some type of cheating going on, okay? It's aggressively being done with the talent that they have. They're going to, you know, it could even be violence behind the talent that they're going to put into this whole situation, okay? And even legally, okay? So this is what it looks like in reference of this project, the Stargate project, ancestors. What is it that we need to know about this Stargate project that they're trying to power? Yeah, ancestors said power, and the angels and the ancestors on the bottom, they got some type of angelic ancestors behind them that's trying to create this power. This is all about power. They also want to create some type of new grid off of it as well. You see that grid type looking here about power supply, but not only the power supply, but the power. They have the power when they create this AI situation, this technology. That goes back to what I told you here. This is all about technology and control. The AI situation, yeah, strategy. They're trying to, yeah, of digital to get away with something. Yeah, escape. See, it's all about making your next move the best move, and this has all to do with the elite. Look at that black and white there, right? And the digital that's on the bottom of the deck. See, this is them strategizing, trying to get away with some things, trying to escape and get away with some things with this project, family, okay? And it's all about the power, okay, of this digital situation, all right? So that's what the ancestors are saying about that, all right? So now we know about that. Now let's find out if, you know, what's going to happen amongst him. And I just want to ask one last question on this one, since we know about the history and what they're trying to do. Okay, they're trying to get things going, right? But they got some hurdles, okay? Because it looks like they got some hurdles here, right? It looks like there's some things that they're discussing about, you know, some cheating going on, or trying to clean something up like they did in the past. They're aggressively trying to create this situation, but they got some things going on legally as well, okay? They're trying to isolate this situation in the major cities as well, okay, to help them. So we see that, But let's find out, how are things going in the White House, or how will things pan out with Trump and Elon? Asking the cards here, ancestors, to speak to us in reference of what's the energy, or what's the outcome in reference of Trump and Elon Musk. What's the energy and the outcome for Trump and Elon Musk in the White House, ancestors, for Trump and Elon Musk? What's the outcome for Trump and Elon Musk working together, ancestors? What's the outcome? Can you show us? In the cards, ancestors, show us and speak to us clear, concise messages of what's to come, or what's happening in the energy of Elon Musk and Trump's mind of working together. Elon Musk and Trump, what is the energy around them working together, and the outcome to that, ancestors? Elon Musk and Donald Trump, what is the energy in a rural area? So, okay, yeah. Oh, wow. Chaos. Trying to cut something off already. Crossing boundaries, crossing lines, mind games being played. Something happening in the country, in a rural area, okay? On the bottom of the deck, in a rural area, okay? So this is the spread, okay? First card out was surgery. So this is all about a medical procedure, okay? Health issues, okay? But it's also about cutting into or cutting off somebody, okay? So while we have somebody being cut off as the first card, that lets me know there's some things that could happen, okay, amongst that relationship with them. Either they cut off situations with them working together because somebody, it brings chaos, okay, because that's the second card out. So it's chaos with them two working together, okay? It's a lot of things that they're not seeing face to face on, or eye to eye on, and somebody is crossing boundaries already, okay? Boundaries are being crossed, okay? These things, there's some that both of them are working based off of self-defense, okay? So what does that mean? That means that both of them are all about self, okay? They're all about self, so they're defending themselves only, okay? That's why things could be cut off, okay? That's why it looks like that, self-defense and surgery, okay? Now we have the sex trafficking here. Okay, maybe there's some inkling to one of them being involved in this, or both of them being involved in it, and it's some chaos around that, okay? Because this is the same energy. Look at the cards. They look the same. It's chaos around the sex trafficking. They may not see eye to eye on that. They may not see the eye to eye on this situation, but somebody has self-defense in reference of self-trafficking and playing mind games, okay? So this is going back to the boundaries being crossed, okay? There could be some type of situation where somebody knows about some type of allegedly all for entertainment purposes only. This is non-factual, okay? This is just in my opinion, me pulling cards. I have to say that for YouTube purposes only, okay? So it looks like there could be some things that they know about in some type of rural areas, country areas, that could be attached to this, okay? That this is bringing the chaos. This is the boundaries that are crossed, that are playing mind games. There's some things that somebody's going to be wanting to cut off between the two of them, okay, in self-defense, all right? Clarity on the relationship and the energy around Donald Trump. And it doesn't look good, family. It doesn't look good, okay, with Elon Musk and Donald Trump, ancestors. What is, ooh, okay, cards want to flip over, family, but I'm going to put them back. Give me clarity on the cards that are here in reference of the messages for Donald Trump and Elon Musk's relationship and how it's going to pan out, ancestors. Show us in the cards the clarity on the spread on what's happening with Donald Trump and Elon Musk and what's to come. Donald Trump and Elon Musk and what's to come. Donald Trump and Elon Musk and what's to come. Yeah, poison. Yeah, I feel like somebody is going to put somebody in a situation to cause harm, okay? Yeah, somebody wants to cut off. Here's in the city again. So remember, we just had the in the city on that Stargate project. Somebody wants to cut off this situation in the city. Somebody wants to cut off or cut into, or could even be having a medical procedure of some sort, okay, like a surgery in the city, okay? But I asked about what's the relationship or the situationship or what's to come in reference of Elon and Donald Trump's relationship and what's to happen. So it looks like something's going to be cut off, okay, in the city, or something's going to be happening around the city with their relationship, okay? This is all about the cycles, okay? This is all about some things happening and repetitively, okay? The cycles. There's some repeated cycles. There's some temptations happening. This also is repeated chaos. Okay, so this is repeated chaos that is happening. Okay, this repeated chaos or the repeated cycles of chaos is happening in reference of the money. It's because it's also giving me the loop, and it's also that loop goes back to the number 8, right? Sideways, which is about Diamos energy, which is definitely about, you know, military. It's about, you know, violence, murders, things like that, which brings this chaos, war, okay? But it's also about money as well, okay? So there's definitely some things that are going on. There's something hidden, okay, that somebody's crossing the line on, okay? The moon energy is here. This is deception. This is deceit. This is hidden information that we don't know that somebody is crossing the line with between their relationship, Elon and Trump. Somebody is hiding some things. Somebody is deceptive in the background, and this is moon energy. This is of the occult. The esoteric energy is here, family, and we know who is connected to that in most of my readings, right? That is hiding and being deceptive in the background and crossing some lines, crossing some boundaries, family. This person is doing some things, okay? This situation is going to cause some type of violence, okay? And the violence could be, you know, not in reference of, you know, this is violence, self-defense. Somebody feels like this is what's going to happen between the two of them. It's going to get violent, okay? And they're going to want to defend themselves, okay? This is self-defense. Either Elon is going to want to defend himself, or either Trump is going to want to defend himself. But there's going to be some violence that happens. Now, violence could be multiple different ways. It could be violently that he decides to cut him off, like I seen in the city, right? It could be violently that he wants to cut off this chaos that's repeating cycles, okay? It could be that he wants to cut off his financial situation, or even just the physically violence, right? I'm not sure, but that's what's showing in reference of this relationship. It doesn't look good, family. Strangled and sex trafficking. This means being no longer having any air, being cut off. So somebody that is between their relationship, something that creates some type of chaos, because this is canceled. This is no longer giving life to the sex trafficking, okay? So their relationship, there's something that happens about the sex trafficking, allegedly all for entertainment purposes only, or something that is being dealt with around this situation. It could even be a law or something like that. I don't know. A policy. It could be anything that's connected to some type of sex trafficking that they are putting or cutting off. Strangled means no longer having air, no longer living, no longer going towards this situation in some shape, form, or fashion, but it's underneath the chaos and it's underneath the cycle. So this is some chaos that is happening about this that's going to be ending, okay? And then we have the group that's playing mind games. So there is a group of people between the two of them that are playing mind games, okay? And that's also above the boundaries in the moon energy, which is that deception in this group that's playing the mind games. Somebody's doing some things that's creating some harm, okay? So it doesn't look good at all, okay? It doesn't look good. Give me clarity on this strangled and sex trafficking with Donald Trump and Elon's relationship. What is this all about with the sex trafficking and the strangled here for Donald Trump and Elon? Underground. Yeah, this is what's happening underground, and they out of the country. Yeah, so they trying to cut one of them is trying to cut this off from being something that is happening underground, and they're not on eye to eye on it, okay? Because it's happening all from out of the country as well, okay? But it's underground also. You see how that came out about the sex trafficking? So it's something underground that is strangled. There's no air to it. There's no more life to this situation, and somebody wants to end it, probably, okay? It's something that is connected to being out of the country. And so this could be something that's happening amongst their relationship that maybe is causing some type of chaos, okay? Because this is a repeated situation that's happening. Clarity on the moon and the boundaries being crossed amongst Elon and Donald Trump ancestors. Why is that here? The moon and the boundaries being crossed. Elon and legal drugs. Faded relationship. Somebody's not gonna, they're gonna have a faded relationship, family, okay, about some type of situation that's hidden about some legal drugs, prescriptions, pills, could even be medicine, okay, where somebody is not, something is hidden about this situation, some type of conversation, communication between the two, and it's somebody's gonna cross some boundaries, okay. And that's what we may not never hear about or see because it's moon energy, okay? It's deception there, it's darkness, it's hidden, okay? And it's about some type of legal drugs, and this is where the faded relationship amongst this group of people, right? Look at the group of people in the faded relationship because of the mind games and the boundaries and all of these different things that are happening. Doesn't look like they're going to be in playing nice with each other for long. Okay, Donald Trump and Elon Musk. What do we need to know about Donald Trump and Elon Musk ancestors? Friend that's going to collapse. Look at the bottom of the deck. Okay, in home safety, we have the bottom of the deck is collapse. So it's going to be a collapse in the friendship. Okay, it's going to be a collapse in this friendship. Elon Musk and Donald Trump's friendship, anger and rage. Yeah. Family and couple. So there's some type of anger and rage between him and the friend, okay, and even connected to some type of friendship or relationship. All right, so there's going to be anger and rage between him and Elon and Donald Trump's relationship ancestors. Revenge, and then there's going to be revenge. Yeah, look at this. Okay, long road journey. There's a journey that's here, okay? It's going to be a long journey, okay? And there's some contract and paperwork that are happening right now, but somebody is going to want revenge, okay? Revenge is on the bottom of the deck. So it looks to me like things aren't going to go the best, okay, between the two of them. Elon Musk or Donald Trump, in reference of what's to come, ancestors. Yeah, somebody's going to be exposed, okay? And there's going to be some evidence about what's happening. So somebody is going to be exposed or followed or stalked. Okay. Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Yeah. False flag event and a new fake of death or a new life. Yeah. There's going to be some type of false flag event that's going to happen. Okay. Terrorism. Something that's going to be, that's going to happen. Okay. And there's going to be some things that are going to occur. Okay. Between the two of them, and they may not see eye to eye. Give me clarity on that terrorism, Elon and Donald Trump, the false flag event, terrorism with Elon Musk and Donald Trump, terrorism. Why is that here for Elon Musk? Okay, here we go. Yeah, hidden network. Yeah, okay. And look what flew out. Yeah, the war. So there's going to be some type of secret government program and a war that's going to break out with this situation that's here, family. Amongst them, this is what's going to be occurring. Okay, so they may not see eye to eye on some of these things as well. Okay, but that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, maybe that's what's going to be exposed. Okay, or maybe that's what both of them are watching or following. But it looks like there's something that's happening here. Okay, and there's a hidden network here as well, and they're in crossroads with this whole situation that's happening. And it's going to be many meetings about this situation. People are going to be seeing this all play out on social media, but a lot of it is a distraction. The ancestors are saying, see what the message is. Okay, so we have to take heed. All right, we have to take heed. All right, so this looks like this is all going to pan out like ancestors said, a faded relationship and animal-like behavior, some savages that are going to go at each other aggressively. It's going to be some things cut off, family. This is not going to work. This is angry, rage between the two of them. All right, so there's going to be some things that happen. All right, they may even go to war with each other. All right, because of some type of secret program. All right. It's going to be something that could even be looked at as terrorism, okay? That may be put out there like that, but it's all going to be because of some type of revenge and maybe even somebody trying to clean up some things, okay, for their family, all right? But it's all manipulation and gaslighting is what the ancestors are saying, all right? So that's what I have, family. I'm gonna wrap it up there. Hopefully, you guys were able to take something away in reference of the Stargate, in reference of Donald and Elon and what's to come. It looks like it's gonna turn into some type of war situation with them. Okay, anger and rage and revenge. All right. Some faded relationships, family, but this is what I'm seeing. All allegedly, all for entertainment purposes only. This is non-factual. Make sure you guys remember that, and I will see you soon. Peace, peace, peace.